Wristwatches and technology have seen extreme developments over the past couple of years, and people seem to ask me why I wear old-fashioned watches when I could just check my phone to see the time. A 2014 article by the Huffington Post about why we should still wear watches says that a watch is a part of your identity. My name is Nathan Sturgis, and today I'm going to be teaching you all how to properly size a wristwatch for the perfect fit. I'm a watch aficionado. I've been selling and collecting watches for the past 5 years, and over that time I've sized over hundreds of watches for myself and customers. What I've realized is that even if you don't wear a watch, there's someone close to you that probably does, and if you ever get a watch for them as a gift, knowing how to size it for them is a really cool thing.
So let's get started. Sizing a watch is a fairly simple process that requires precision and focus. When sizing, there are many things to keep in mind, but make sure to follow my instructions so you don't make any mistakes. I'm going to need 3 main things. The first being a pin pusher right here. That is very important. The second is going to be a watch hammer right there. Lastly, I'm going to need a tweezers or pliers. And then the first thing you're going to want to do is determine what link you want to take out, and in particular what pin you want to push out first. And what trick I always do is I let the watch hang. This side is slightly lower than this side, and that tells me that I need to take a link out of this side in order to get a equal fit on both sides. And you want to look at these arrows. You see the arrows right here? Those arrows right there, you can kind of see them. Those are the direction in which your links are going to be taken out and the pins are going to be pushed out. If you don't do that, you will be pushing from this way. If you push from this way, your pin will probably get stuck and you will not be able to turn back. So don't do that. No good there. So now that we know which link we want to take out, let's take it apart. And again, make sure you look at these arrows. You need to look at the arrows. They're facing this way, up. So you want to push the pins out this way using your handy dandy pin pusher. This thing is awesome if used correctly. This pin right here pushes the pins out of the watch. And as you push, it's going to come in contact with the side of the watch. And you see it comes right in that hole there. You push, rotate it out, and there's your pin, came out. And in this case, you're going to need the tweezers. You want to pull the pin out. There you go, pull the pin right out. And now the watch can come apart. The next thing I'm going to want to do is take one more pin out using that same method that I just used. So we're going to want to set the pin pusher up again. And you're going to want to push again through that hole right there. You get right the hole and then push through. There comes the pin. Twist out. Get your tweezers and pull the pin out just like that. And now that you have both of the pins out, there's your link. Your link is free. Now that we've taken both of the pins out along with one link, we want to reattach the watch. Now we can put the pin back in. So attach the watch together, hold it together, and if you look at this pin here, it has one end that's a little bit thicker. You see that right there? I'm going to look at focus. So you're going to want to push this pin in again with this thicker part facing up, and you push it down. And it doesn't go all the way in, and that's why you need the watch hammer right here. And now you've made it all the way in. So now, if you pull this back, see how everything's parallel? That is what you want right there. That's perfect. You put the watch back on, and there you go.
You may now be done, but there's a few things you want to check before you wrap things up completely. A 2017 article by JewelrySecrets.com about why it is important to keep links of your watch says that if you ever sell your watch, the person who's buying it will want those links too. In conclusion, taking links out of a wristwatch for the perfect fit is a fairly simple process that can be completed only using a few tools. If your watch never fits, you'll never be able to wear it. A 2016 article by thehourglass.com on how should a watch fit says that a watch should be professionally sized and secured. If it is too tight or too loose, it may be advisable to change the strap or bracelet. That's all for me today, and I hope you learned something through this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and have a good day today.